Good morning, family. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Monday. It is a moving day. So welcome to the channel. Come on in. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please come on in, hit that like button, subscribe, and go ahead and leave us a comment down below. So Donald is, of course, doing his last little bit. I've got my packing down to a science. I can get it. It's not like I'm rushing, but I can get mine down in 45 minutes. So if I would do things the day before, I could probably pack up in less time, but it is what it is. But anyway, we are headed to Salt Lake City, Utah. I've never been to Utah before. I remember flying from St. Louis to California, but this was like in the late 90s. I flew to see my sister in California, so I had a layover in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I didn't really get a chance to see anything because the layover is only like an hour. Like when you're flying, I like long stretches of layovers, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you could actually get out and see the town. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a 6 to 8 hour layover, 6 to 8 hour layover. I mean, you don't want them, but if you get them and you're in a decent place, doesn't hurt to go ahead and get out and see the town for a couple of hours and then come on back in. That's what I like to do. So yeah. But anyway, we're packing up to go. DJ is probably going to lose it once he sees the little doggy from next door. So we have a little guy next door, and he has the cutest little terrier, and DJ loves her. So I'm glad he's short sometimes because it plays to our benefit. Uh-oh, he sees her. He sees her. Can y'all see him back there? What's wrong, Poo-Poo? You see your friend? You see your friend? He see his friend and his daddy. But anyway, today is a long day too, so it is another 6-hour drive. And we're gonna stop as much as possible. We'll probably get there around 4:30 today. We'll be leaving right at 8 o'clock. So we're excited for that. And that is all. I'm looking forward to this base because I'm looking forward to Salt Lake City, Utah, because we didn't get a chance to really camp this week, and so you know, you kind of miss it a little bit. So I do want to be able to have the opportunity to sit out, cook out, because certain things you don't want to cook in the camper because it leaves food smell, and then all of a sudden your clothes smell like food and stuff like that. Like, I don't like that. So we really didn't get a chance to really cook out. So hopefully at this, well, we know at this place we can, because all the spots are paved and everything, but I'm sure Donald told you guys that already. But anyway, I did get a chance to talk to my camera yesterday. She called me. It was so good to hear her little voice. She was like, Grandma, I miss being on the road with you guys. And I'm like, it's fine. We'll get you in the summer again. Get her for about a month. Give her a break from life. You know, she needs it. She's got a lot of pressure on her to be such a young girl. But anyway, she's getting ready to start school, I think, on the 22nd or something like that. So I'm waiting on her to ask. She hasn't asked. Normally she'll send me her list of things she needs for school, but she hasn't asked. And I'm not going to be the one to ask her this time, because baby Cameron got expensive taste. She wants everything. And so I'm just going to be quiet until she calls me. Anyway, here go Mr. Winley.
Hey, what's going on, fam? What were we talking about?
Just talking about Cameron getting ready for school and stuff. And how she says she misses us.
You're such a grandma.
I'm such a granny.
Gotta pull forward, I think about a half an inch or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let Donald do what he has to do. I wish I could do this stuff. It would make life much easier if I could learn, if you could teach me to back up and stuff for you.
Absolutely, babe.
Not this time, tomorrow. The next time. Yeah, you know what? When I don't know what it is, but I get a nervous stomach. I don't know what it is, and I try not to eat. I try to eat very light the day before travel day because my stomach, I'm like, at what point will my stomach get used to this? Like, I'm telling you, my stomach just is doing all that, and I'm just like, I don't like that. But it seems like once we get on the road and we get going, my stomach settles down. Like, that's why I try not to have coffee before we leave. So I'm not gonna have my coffee this morning. I got my water in my container. That's it. All right, fam.
Hey, what's going on, fam? So we're at our first stop. We're in Sinclair, Wyoming. Now, many of you have heard the famous Sinclair gas stations and truck stops. I'm guessing this town, either the town is named after it or it's named after this town because there's a Sinclair refinery, oil refinery here. There's a nice little decent truck stop. I just want to talk about the trip so far. It's been about 2.5 hours, and we got to an elevation of like 8,640 feet. Grace did well, climbing. But the best thing that Grace did was on the way down. So I engaged the exhaust brake as DJ trying to find some place to mark his territory. But I engaged the exhaust brake and was trying to go downhill at 70. At no point did it exceed 70 miles an hour. Didn't have to touch the brakes on a huge 5% grade for about 3 miles. So that's a great little safety feature. If you don't have that or you don't know about that and you're pulling trailers around this country, going through mountains and stuff, look into it. It greatly increased my confidence. Greatly. Let's get back on the road. Hey fam, so we at this rest stop here in I guess you call it Western Wyoming, called Bitter Creek Rest Area. Got decent bathrooms, got nice little, I guess it's like sectioned off areas for you to sit down on a bench and have like a little midday lunch or something like that and not be in the sun or the wind. So it's blocked up by concrete, and it got a little pet run area. So DJ needed a bowl of water, and I'm telling you, I started getting a little road hypnosis. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, or if that's a real thing, but it was just a straight line for about an hour, and my mind just started drifting. I had a hard time focusing and stuff. So even though I wasn't sleepy, I felt like out of it. So we pulled over. Even though it was only like an hour or so, it's better to be safe than sorry. If we get there a little later, at least we'll get there. All right, fam.
Good morning, guys. So as you can tell, it is the next day. Listen, it is so funny how a location can change your mood, because the last location was a mood killer. We couldn't come outside, we couldn't enjoy camp life. So at this location, we're going to be here for like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So we're going to really get to enjoy it. Let me tell you something, your girl in love. I love this base. Now, it doesn't have much to offer, but I just love it because I can get out, get my exercise. And Donald and I are out here right now because we have the TV out here. Y'all can see I got my little outside TV, right? So I need Donald, he has a honey-do list, because I need him to lower that TV. It's too high. Right, so he's going to lower that TV for me, and I'm going to come out here tonight. See, I can't watch my wretched TV inside because it drives Donald crazy. He don't like the housewives and all the love and hip hop and all that other stuff that I watch. He don't like all that. So I come outside and watch it.
There you go.
So he can't see it. But anyway, so he's going to lower the TV for me. Did you say hey to the fam?
Hey, what's going on, fam? How y'all
say
doing?
Good morning to the
we
fam.
have made it safe. Thank you very much. You know, thank you for all the prayers and all the well wishes and stuff like that. It was a long trip, but we made it safe.
Yes. Now, yesterday's trip was 6 hours, and we won't have any more 6-hour trips for the rest of the year. Like everything else is 4 hours, which is reasonable RV travel. So everything else is going to be right at 4 hours.
Now, I'm going to tell you something about this 6-hour trip, though. It was beautiful. Now, for the first half, I guess, we was going through Wyoming, trying to get through the western Wyoming and stuff. There was about 100 miles of just a straight line with nothing on either side. And that kind of got to me, got me a little bit of highway hypnosis or something like that. But then we went through the tunnel. We got to western Wyoming, got some mountains, you got some curves, and then we got into Utah. Mountains, 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 views, everything like that. I really, really, really think this is a very beautiful place. This is how I thought Colorado was going to look when we first got to Colorado and everything. So we went through all the mountains and stuff. Grace, in case you don't know, Grace is our truck. Grace did fantastically. Because you know what they always say, it's not about how much weight you can pull, it's how much weight you can stop. And when you're going through mountains, we went downhill for about 40 minutes. 40 minutes of just downhill, and Grace did wonderfully. So it was a great trip. I think we made a good decision with our truck, and now we're in our next spot, another state marked.
Y'all know I always got a story. Always got a story.
She always got a story.
It's me. It's me. Listen, I was so tired from that trip yesterday. I mean, I was sleeping good. I'm talking about one of them mouth open snoring sleeps, because I snored so loud I woke myself up, and me and Donald just bust out laughing, right? So we get to the rest area. Your girl is tired. You know how you get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. So in the front seat in the car with me, I got 2 pair of shoes, because I always like to put on like quick shoes, you know, because I don't like to ride with my shoes on. So I have my Crocs or I have my Nike slides, right? So I had them both in the front seat, just too lazy to put 1 pair in the back. So your girl just slid her feet into the shoe. Just slid my feet into the shoe, right? Didn't even look down. And I was like, the right foot is cold, but the left foot is kind of warm. So I had my Croc on my left foot and my Nike slide on my right foot. And so we are just, I'm walking in to, it wasn't a Love's. What was that place called?
It was a TA, Travel America.
A TA. I'm in there, and everybody is looking at me concerning. So I get in line to pay for gas, and they was like, let her go, let her go. And I was like, oh, thank you. I'm thinking people are being super nice. So Donald wants a big drink. So I walk over to Burger King, and it's just a bunch of truckers, but they're waiting on their food, and everybody's looking down. And I'm like, why were they looking at me like this, right? And so they was like, let her go. They let me get in line again, right? And so as I made my order and I'm sitting down, I dropped something and I looked at my feet. Croc, left, Nike slide, right. And I couldn't do nothing but bust out laughing. I was like, nah, everybody think I'm special because I can handle this.
You are special, just not that kind of not that kind of special.
Don't do it, player.
Yeah, she came back just laughing. I'm like,
I couldn't help myself. And then I had to do the walk of shame because I had to walk back out. But I realized I had 2 different shoes on. And when I get to the RV, now Donald was parked all the way on the other side. So now,
couldn't stay at the gas spot.
And so and people still looking at my feet, and I'm like, I feel so. Why, Donald? Why? And then, I had to get mad at him. I'm like, why you let me walk in there like that? And he was like, girl, wasn't nobody looking at your feet?
Looking at your feet.
I'm trying to walk this dog. I was like, I feel so silly now.
I ain't gonna shit it, bro. So that sound is the y'all know we on the Air Force Base here. It's Hill Air Force Base near Salt Lake City, Utah. They got F-18s here. Them things are loud, and we're probably gonna hear them things all the time. But hey, it's an Air Force Base. That's what you expect to hear. It's cool to me. It's not gonna change my sleep.
No,
you didn't get woke up last night, did you?
I did, but it doesn't bother me.
Oh, okay.
It don't bother me.
Yeah.
Not at all. After a while.
After a while, you just
normal.
get used to it.
So it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, but this right here we are surrounded by mountains. We're gonna give you guys some views in a bit, and I don't know, maybe in the next video or something. But This is a very nice spot, and we're glad we were able to go ahead and pick this spot up. Yeah. So I got a little honeydew list to do for Peggy, for her to be able to sit out here. She promised me some onion burgers.
Yeah, we'll have them tonight.
Yeah,
we'll have onion burgers because we haven't had those since Carolina Pines.
Yeah.
So
we got a table out here. There's no real high grass or vegetation or anything like that.
Hallelujah.
After I get the TV set up for her, we're gonna set up the what is it, Blackstone,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have some onion burgers tonight and
It's an
everything.
onion burger type of day.
It's an onion burger type of day. Peggy was out there on the track. I didn't join her. But there's a track right here nearby and stuff. She was out there getting her work on and stuff like that. But I walk DJ. That's my excuse.
You walk DJ though 4 times a day.
Yeah.
I know you do at least a mile and a half.
There you go. That's my excuse right there, fam. DJ loves. We're not gonna bring DJ out here right now. There's too many other dogs out here, and he'll just be barking the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's been fantastic. We love it here. This is gonna be a good couple of weeks for us.
Yes, I'm excited.
I'm excited too, fam.
So anyway, guys, we will see you in the next video.
We'll see you in the next video. Just want to remind you guys, go out there and do something good for yourself.
And for others as
And for
well.
others as well. Y'all take it easy, fam. Bye-bye.